You see, this is exactly why I don't want that Kendrick and Cole album no more. If this is the kind of shit that Cole is gonna come out with, I don't want that man touching any part of Kendrick Lamar's discography. It's frustrating with Cole because the problem with him isn't so catastrophic. It's not like some artists where you have no idea what they need to do in order to make good music again. Cole's problem isn't even that big. He just needs to fix his fucking beat selection, and it's something that, while it's not the easiest thing in the world to do to fully find your sound, he's been able to do before, and he even did it in the Album of the Year freestyle. So the fact that he can't do that when he's coming out with like a lead single, which this is what it seems to be, is just so fucking frustrating for him, because I know he can do so much better than this, and he's super talented. He just can't fucking put it together. But let's get to the song itself. Great concept, like Cole always does. Great concept, talking about feeling trapped in between two generations. Just left the lab with young 21 Savage. I'm about to go meet with Jigga for lunch. You have my interest. You grabbed my attention with this concept, but like we all know, the problem with Cole is fucking execution, and this is just another example of that. So let's talk about this beat. This beat only has one redeeming quality, and that is probably the bass drop and the little bit of grooviness that the bass has throughout the hook and throughout the song. But besides this bass, everything about this fucking beat is so lackluster. That horn pattern is something that a 17-year-old using Fruity Loops would have figured out in 30 minutes. It is so basic, so slowed down that it just doesn't even sound good. It's kind of like Cole is trying to figure out a way to flow on it, but there's just no fucking way to flow decently on a beat this mediocre. The hook to me wasn't even that bad. I thought it was pretty catchy, but again, if the beat was more memorable and more well put together, I think the hook could have been done even greater. But Cole's abilities are being restricted due to how weak his beat selection is. And also, I looked at the production credits, and T Minus, I'm guessing, made most of the beat, but J. Cole is also credited with making this beat, so I don't know how much his hands were on this beat. But again, he just needs to stop fucking putting his hands on the boards and just fucking rap. But now the problem is beat selection. It's not just you making your own beats. You have to figure out whose beats fit you, and that's something that maybe Cole just hasn't done in a long time, and he just needs to figure it out again. So Cole doesn't really start addressing the entire concept that really grabbed me until the second verse, and the second verse to me was significantly better than the first one, but it was also shorter for some reason. But again, even if you grab me with your concept and your flow is kind of decent, it is extremely hard to make a good rap song if the beat just isn't there. If the beat is ongoing playing and it's annoying you, it's not grabbing you, it's really hard to sit there and listen to it all the way through. So yeah, the beat to me wasn't all the way there, of course. The flow wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna judge Cole too much, because to me it is very hard to find a good flow when the beat is just so mediocre. The concept again was always there, but not executed to its full potential. I think if you give this to another rapper, they would have done this in a much more interesting way. The hook was good. Overall, the song isn't terrible, but it's also not good. It's definitely just mid. It's not terrible, but it's not all the way good. It's just middle of the road. But one of the things I want to address is fucking Cole fans. Cole fans need to stop fucking acting like if you don't like J. Cole, you automatically listen to mumble rap, because you sound stupid as fuck every single time you say that. Second thing, J. Cole isn't the only fucking rapper talking about quote unquote real shit, whatever the fuck that means. There are plenty of rappers that are speaking on subject matters that are either at the level of Cole or even deeper. I just feel like Cole fans don't listen to these motherfuckers. Cole fans, you guys need to listen to Ari the Rugged Man and Killer Mike and Blue and even fucking No Name, which to me, when it comes strictly to the subject matter, is the female equivalent of J. Cole. They're both talking about black culture, the problems that their communities have to go through, but they're also talking about braggadocious shit and understanding that they're one of the greatest rappers in the game. At least that's how they feel. So there's so many similarities about what they're talking about, but No Name is just executing it so much better. She is so much more in tune with her sound, and that's the reason why No Name is way more interesting than Cole right now, and is putting out way better albums, and that's why I'm anticipating her music so much more than J. Cole. So y'all Cole fans need to stop with all that bullshit and just extend who the fuck you're listening to. I do think there's great appeal in Cole, and I understand people liking his music, but shitting on people just because they don't like it and putting out really weak ass reasons is just so fucking corny. Like, y'all need to stop that shit. But anyways, those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what are your thoughts on this track, and I'll be with y'all very soon. Please like, please subscribe, or don't, do whatever the fuck you want, and I'll be with y'all very soon. Thank you. Peace.